How are you? Welcome to a new RoboForm class. Today, in the Virtualization module, we'll look at image-based weights. Basically, this is useful for making sure that the image or the element we want to click on is present before we tell it to, before we actually click on it. In other words, it's a kind of validation. For that, we're going to follow the same steps as in the previous video. We come here, and we also open Spotify.exe. We see that it opens correctly, perfect. And now, what we're basically going to do is set up a weight for an object. We're going to take a screenshot. Remember, 5 seconds to bring the image to the front. We bring it to the front and wait for it to take the screenshot. Alright, we're going to select the search bar as our reference. Let's zoom in. We're going to tell it to search for this element right here. Perfect. And we're going to tell it, to select the reference, to select the focus. We'll leave everything as default, grayscale enabled. We're going to tell it to wait for that image for 5 seconds and we'll store that result in a variable. Let's click accept and now we're going to run it. Let's run it and see what it brought us. The variable is true, so the image exists. So we can use this to validate. So if we want to validate, we'll do the corresponding validation and specify that if that image exists, it should click on an image. Alright, let's take a screenshot again. 5 seconds. We bring the application to the front and we're going to click on the profile, in this case, which would be the logo. So we come here. If it finds it, if the image exists, then we come here and we're going to click on this little button. We're going to select the reference, select the focus, the position in the center, and left button is fine, grayscale, perfect. And now we're good to go. So if we run it, what it's going to do is basically open the application, bring it to the foreground, look for that image, and depending on the result, it's going to click on the profile. Let's run it. Look, it waits and then clicks on the profile. Perfect. Alright, I hope this is helpful and I'll see you in the next class.